We're going to continue on today with doing some, well, it's heavy modular frames, but we need to get the resources in. I need to redo truck routes, and that's going to be everything we do today, because we're going to redo a lot of truck routes. And I think I've worked out how to do it. And I'm going to go and experiment. This means all my steel production is going to halt. But it needs to be done. So we're going to go over to the destination or the source truck stations and pause them. And if that works correctly, even when I move out of render distance, the truck should stay in the location where I stopped them at. So I'm just going to wait for some to turn up. There's a bit of a... This is what we're going to fix some of this too. Kind of thinking. Just gotta wait for these trucks to... Is that one fully stopped or what? It looks like it's fully stopped for no reason. Well, I'm gonna wait for this truck to turn up. And we'll go back and investigate. For some reason that truck over there is fully stopped. I need to get it in. Alright. I know it's not in the right spot. But that should that should remap to there. This is part of the reason why I'm redoing all of this, because it's not right. Alright, one of these trucks is stopped for a reason. No idea. I'll get in it and just move it, and it'll work again. Got a bunch of coal. It hasn't run out of coal. And there you go. No idea why it does that. Now this one should. See, I don't know why this one's stopped as well. In the same spot. Right, now it's stopped, but I think it stopped because of that one, which is fine. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to that one because I need. Oh, I can quickly. Because I need to stop this one up here in its tracks. I mean, it doesn't matter about the other one if I delete and recreate it. But this will answer my question. It's still sitting there, so I didn't go too far out of render distance. Where'd that one go? Right there. Alright. Look, yeah, as it came in, it went... Right, that's where I wanted it to be. That's good. That answers the question. So if I stop all the trucks in those spots, then I can redo them one by one. Right, this one's perfect. Disable autopilot. So that's gotten rid of that one. And go find the next one. Just going to repeat the. Oh, here comes the next one, I think, which is great because there's only 3 here. Right. We may not have to delete some of them. Like that middle one will definitely redo, but it just depends on how it's connects in at the other end. Because it's at this bottom layer floor where everything's going haywire. This truck, I've got no idea what's going on. This one? Oh yeah, okay, right, good, we're on all their parts. Alright. I need to know which one is doing the turbo in the coal over in this building, because I don't need to redo it, I did it recently. And we're going to leave that one in the mix. Right, so it's this one. This is coal number 12 is okay. I'm going to make a note of that. Alright. And then over here, the quick wire factory, the copper needs to be that one might be okay, but they need to be paused. Yeah, they're okay, but also I didn't make a mistake, but let's update the size. Yeah, alright. Okay, that's got correct in there, and that one's correct. I believe these ones are good, actually. Because I was very particular about these ones. Although, it doesn't look... This one looks correct. This one looks like I just deleted some arrows and it just works. Let's see. There's no need to stop there. Here I have been saying that trucks are pretty reliable when they work. I've got no idea what this just stopping behavior is. I've really no idea. Doing my head in. So this one right now, is it supposed to be iron? Which is this one here. I think we're going to redo that one for sure. Where's the copper one? Where did it... Why has it not got here? Here it comes. It's got to be the copper one here. Or it may not be, but... No, that's one of the ones for over there. It's on its way. Pretty sure this one's good, but and I need to make a note. Actually, I've got a note there. So route 11. That one's stopped again. Just stop there. That's iron 10. What is that one? We need to work it out. Should be all of them have a sign on the front. I need to find out, well, except this one. Right, this one is route number 11, gold. This is the really important one. It's saying this is the one that, okay, I'm gonna follow this one because this is the one that does the coal for the iron trucks. I think this one I've got good. Yep, okay. So this one is good. I'm going to go turn off the iron trucks. I wonder if I can get there for that one. They may not all need redoing, but I need to pause them. So I can have a clear road for everything I'm about to do. So I'm just waiting for this iron one. I've not seen that copper truck yet. balling through. Yeah, this one's definitely being redone. Alright, so this one in here. I haven't seen the copper come through. That copper truck feels like it's gone missing. Could be this one. This is the truck. And by doing all this, we're going to clear up our intersections and make the routes better. I'm wondering... So we're going to see if this one needs redoing. I think I redid this one a few times and I got it spot on because it comes really wide here. Yeah, that one's fine. So we don't need to redo that. And this is the iron. And the iron seems okay as well. Let's make him out of that. That's good. I still might pause them over here. They drive okay. I'll just pause them over here so I can get everything done without getting distracted. It's mainly the coal and iron ones that we're redoing to tidy up a few things. So that one's the... I think that the copper's coming in first, yeah. This is the iron, this one. That one's okay. Even though it gets stuck, stops there, it's okay. I need to put signs on these other ones. Okay, so this is, there's nothing here. That's number 12. And that's number 11. 11 and 12 were okay. It's a bit bung there. That one was 12 and that one does... Okay, this one I can't pause because this is turbo fuel. But what I can do here is I'll delete this arrow here. And I think that'll be enough. That other one is still not coming. It's stuck for some reason. And it's actually an important one. Oh no, this is it. This could be it coming here. Wish I knew which one it was, but anyway. I'll just wait. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So that will be okay. Name the trucks. Yeah, true. Well, I wanted to see what route it was on, Gregor. Because when you go into a truck and you go load and you select, it shows you the route it takes, and it's this one is the iron route. I'd love to see what route it's currently on, if that makes sense. But that was not the truck. Maybe it's this one coming here. Here we are. Could be this one. Can you name the trucks like you can with the trains? You can name the truck stations. You can't name the actual individual trucks. And you name the route when you save the route. So I'm pretty sure this is the coal truck. I want this to be number... the far one. Yep, okay, good. That one's okay. Alright, I'm happy now. This is coal number 13. This is number 12. Morgantic, hello, welcome. It's been a while, it definitely has. How have you been, Morgantic? What's been happening? Should be number 11. Let's see if this one comes in. How's things in your world, Morgantic? You know what? It's better with that first arrow I got rid of, and I can live with that.
Thank you Morgan1C for renewing your tier 1 sub of 43 months. Why do trees seem suspicious on sunny days? Dunno, they're just a bit shady.
Morgantic coming in with a lovely joke. Why do trees seem suspicious on sunny days? Dunno, they're just a bit shady. I like it. That's a good one. Thanks very much for your resub, Morgantic. 43 months, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you. Really appreciate your generosity and support. It's all absolutely wonderful. What has been happening with you, Morgantic? Alright. Those trucks. So I've got a spare coal node here, which I do need to run. So that's coal number 13. So that's a new truck. And yeah, alright, let's start off with redo iron number 14. That one's going to be that's over here. That one's there. That was, it was copper. And that one's iron. So I'm wondering, they were okay. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave all these alone, actually. I'm going to redo those 3 coal trucks and the 3 iron trucks. I'm good, just a lot going on. Had to fix so many things over the past week, and work's busy as well. Ouch. That sucks, man. But yeah, I know the feeling when you got to when it rains it pours. Absolutely. Geez, this area is full of those buggers. Alright. Let's redo these ones. Start off with number 1. And number 1 should be on the map. We need another zoom level on the map. I'm thinking this is 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure that's 1. Also upgraded my PC, which is great, but also took time. Realised how dusty everything was. Gave the whole desk a good cleaning. More time down the drain. I had one of those things today. I was using a DisplayPort hub for 3 monitors, and I just didn't like it, the way it worked. So today ran 3 individual cables. Alright, so this is coal number 1. If I delete the path here, right, and then I also have to go delete path here. So now I have a vehicle with no... Okay. Alright. What did you upgrade your PC to? Was it CPU, motherboard? Okay, so this one here, I need to be on the far left to get as wide a turn as possible. I think we did well there. And then back here. You bought a 47 Tiz a while ago and the Ryzen 5 3600 wasn't on par anymore. Didn't want to bother with the new motherboard. So just got the 5700 X3D, the best you can get for AM4 at the moment. That's pretty awesome. Was it, did you notice the difference? Alright. Route number 1. Coal. Alright, let's just wait for this beam to get out of the way. Yep, huge difference, especially in Minecraft, funny enough. Doubled my frames. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to watch it run the path, make sure it's actually good. And then we'll do the next, we'll pause it and do the next one. We'll have to let it do its stupid thing for a sec while it resets. Here it comes. Okay, so it should come in perfectly here. You would have, but it's not being sold anymore. Some of them are quite hard to get, yeah. Okay, that's tight, but it's going to do. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a precision fit. Wait till you see what goes on in this room now. Because it's pretty darn hard with the belts and the floors and that to get a good view. Alright. see how it goes. Yep, and you got it for a good price. Gregor, you forgot about that? Lucky you got a 5700, as they are hard to get as well. Yeah. Right, so it comes in nice and wide. It just has to turn correct here. As long as it touches this. That's perfect. Alright, so we've got our first precision recording. I'm just going to do those ones and those three, and then we should be, and then I have to add one more, and we should be good to go. So that is the answer to re-recording vehicles when you've got a lot of them, is you have to pause them all or disable the auto driving in an area where they're not going to affect other vehicles. Because if I pause the truck and then move it somewhere, when I come back into rendering distance, it'll then bring it back in to where I unpaused it, which is really annoying. So if I come here and just disable autopilot for the moment, that won't move from there. Morganic, those rolling shutters are cool. First time I've seen them. Yeah, they were a good one that came in. They came in 1.1. Okay, this is route 2, Cole. I'm going to delete it. And that's also part of the reason why I'm re-recording these, is because I didn't have them there when I originally recorded the paths, and some of the trucks come out and clip on the side of the door. So he's stuck on my bloody truck, isn't he? I'm going to have to kill him, aren't I? How do I get rid of him? Hold on. If I run up to some... Oh wow, look at him. He's completely like pushing the front end down. Hit him with the stick. Perfect. Good job. Okay. Alright, in for this one as well. Alright, that's that. Oops, that's why my code doesn't work. Almost so many columns ending up in Twitch chat. You're at it again with your keyboards, Morganic. And that's not the first time you've done it, and it won't be the last time either. Alright, so I have to come around wide. Like this. And come into this one here. Like this. What are you coding on? Gotta stay true to my principles. Totally didn't write that code in the editor on the first try. Alright. Alright, let it do its stupid thing. Yep, just drive off in a weird direction. Working on our new warehouse and production management system at work. Currently on the label printing integration. Nice. Sending the data to the printing software. Look at that one. Another perfect tight fit. It's all web requests and JSON now, you love it? Interesting. I did see a couple of videos recently. One guy did a video about using a receipt printer to help with his, you know, doing chores, just printing a task out and sticking it up, and then you finish it, you can put it in a jar. And I saw another guy do a similar thing with one. They were using thermal paper. I've actually got an older one myself, a dot matrix one that I'd like to play around with. You had that in your recommendations, haven't watched it yet? Well, I won't spoil it all for you. This is going to be a beautiful running factory here. See how it moves the pores? They've done a really good job of the routing system, to be honest. And for some reason it's pulled. Oh no, it's still unloading. Right. Okay, so it's not really time based, even though there's a time associated with that. It's literally unloading as much as it can. Wow. Let me tell you, JSON is so much better to work with than XML. Yeah, I would 100% agree with you on that one. It's been a while since I've done some serious coding. I've got a few things on my bucket list of things I'm going to get done soon. I don't know if you saw my remote power on box video and refill all my 3 PCs. haven't watched that one yet, no worries. Alright. When you've got time, I'm sure you'll get there. Well, I'm about to start on a Linux journey. Getting back into Linux. So I'm gonna get my gaming PC onto Bazzite, like dual booting, and when I'm not playing this Satisfactory playthrough, I'll be I'll try and play my games from Linux with Bazzite, and then. But my first task I wanted to do was actually move the streaming PC over to Linux as well, and also Bazzite, and I'll dual boot that one as well. And then what was I gonna? There's something else I was gonna do that was interesting, more interesting in my head. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some videos and all of that as I go through the journey, and yeah. That should be fun. It's that one. And then also I want to get my recording PC over to Linux as well. There's a couple other things. I've been playing with this PCI capture card I bought on AliExpress. It's given me a few little headaches, but I think I've ironed them out, but I'm going to get back to that. It's more for capturing like the stuff I can't get through OBS, like booting into BIOS and all that sort of stuff, before the computer's running OBS. Right, so this one I'm hoping will be okay as well. We'll redo these three next, and then we'll run that that coal node from over there into here. But this should have now, I hope, yeah, that still needs to be redone, that corner. But there's definitely one of them, I'm pretty sure, maybe is better now? I'm not sure. Anyway. I saw this game today. I've never seen anything like it, and I downloaded it straight away and had a look at it, and I may play it in the future. Now, it's called Umamansi Pretty Derby. Now, if it's not obvious what it is, it's horse racing anime girls around a racetrack. And you get to train them and everything. Yes. Those words just came out of my mouth. It was pretty funny. But it's a free game, and it's obviously, you've seen the anime for that? Yep. Yep. It's a free game. Obviously it's all on, there's money you can make, and Juice Man, what a great concept. Yep. I thought so too. It's hilarious. When you watch it for the first time, it's like, yep. But but there's a lot of the tutorial I ended up clicking through. There Are Girls with Horses. Season 2 is in October. Wow. The tutorial took half an hour. I just had to because all I wanted to do was be able to change the volume levels, and I had to go through all the tutorials to get to it. But I think what I could work out is it has what's the word I'm trying to look for? There's like a card playing concept to it. Like, you get special traits from certain, not cards, but you roll dice, or it's sort of that type of concept. And that's where I got a bit lost. But it looks funny. And then after the race, there's a whole musical concert with them. Thankfully, you can skip the concert. Alright, take a sign. Yeah. Umamama, yeah. I had no way to say that. Now, from what I understand, someone was trying to tell me, right, was the country this game originates from, there's no gambling on racing. So they've actually taken real horse names and used those horse names for the girl names. That's what someone was trying to tell me today. I don't know how accurate that one is. I gotta say though, they do a great job of, they do an excellent job of, anime's so impactful, powerful, quick, fast, it's funny and yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's in the. I'm going to come in here and turn right. I'm just going to quickly put a jumper on. I will be 2 secs. Gregor, a bit cold down there, huh? Yep. It was a nice 25 up here in Brisbane today. I bet it was. I've been to Brisbane this time of year and it's bloody beautiful. I could definitely live there. Definitely. Yeah, it's like freezing. Alright, so I want to delete this path, which is this one. Alright. So I've left in the under the steel factory, I've left room for 3 more truck stations of iron, but only 1 more of coal because we are going to be moving to petroleum coke. Alright, so I'm going to do a wide turn here. And then come out here. I hope I didn't go too wide there. Gaz, you're out. Super pot. No worries, Gaz. We'll chat to you later. Good to see you. I'll let him go through. I went the wrong way. Do that one again. I was thinking I was going back over those other ones. Morgantic, hey, whoever you are, because I can't read dark blue and black background, but I think it might be Gaz. Yes, it's Gaz Lynch, Morgantic. Hilarious. Yeah, that's like me. I can't read red on a green background or green on a red background. Nice guess. Yep, perfect, Morgantic. You're all over it. That's a better exit too. I think that was a better result. Right, so that is let's watch that one in action, see what happens. I really think they should have moved this recording arrow out further, because it really makes those trucks really tight. Alright, let's see it come in, make sure it works. I'm definitely going to do a video on the definitive guide to vehicles in Satisfactory, recording paths. Because once you know these important things, everything just works as it should. That's perfect. As long as I can exit out of here correctly. Basically, the truck has to hit that pause, and it has to get mostly close. If it doesn't, it'll reverse up and then make a beeline to it, and then that's when it does all weird, stupid stuff. Wow, that was just... So that first attempt I did would have been terrible. And I do need to bring another iron in, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. Not only another coal, but another iron. Alright, this is number 5. They'd be going a bit slow. And as wide as we can get it. Yeah. Perfect. Time for a save. Right, so that is route number 5. Iron ore. And then it do its weird backwards thing for no reason at all. And off the edge it goes. And up it comes. And let's make sure this one works. Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye. And it's back again. And funny, down there is my statue shadow, but no shadow for me. See, I've got a shadow on the ground for me, a shadow for the statue, but not for me. Chuck wanted to track out some new terrain. You bet it did. Alright. That worked. It's taking a long time because it's completely unloading. Perfect. And look at that. It actually made it out. This last one's going to be tricky. Alright, back to me lurking with me. Got to do some work stuff. See ya. No worries, Morganti. Thanks for hanging out. We'll chat soon. Good to see you again. Don't work too hard. Now this one I'm going to come back for this in a sec. Just want to double check something over here. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. This one is going to come in here. Come to here. And it's got to exit out of here. So it's going to be a tight turn. We'll just have to make sure we do it properly. This is number 6. Nah. I'm going to try that one again. There's 2 over the place, that one. I just feel it in my bones when it's not right. It's better. Looks like I left way too much space there, but when it comes back and actually drives the path, it'll be up close to the truck station. I don't like. I don't know if I did that. That was a bit. I have to watch that back and see what happens. Before I save it, we'll just watch it and then we'll reassess if we need to re-record it again. Just a magically appearing truck. I have a feeling it's too far over. We'll see. It'll come in okay. I nailed this part of it. As long as I can get out that door without clipping the doorway. Keeping me in suspense. Yeah. So I think what I'll do here is I'll start from this end and get that recording proper. So I'll do U-turn here. So we'll start the recording here. It's a bit further over now this time, which is a bit better, I reckon. This is better. I think that's got it. Alright, don't stuff up this end. That's got it. Right, let's see what this one does. I think this one will have it. So that was missing. This is beautiful here. Can it exit properly? I think so. I think the way the arrow is positioned there, I think it's going to turn correctly. And I'm going slower too. Ah, lovely. And this is the one that used to clip through here. So this is beautiful now. So we're just going to go and pause this one. Because I've got to still run a coal and at least one more iron in. And I may as well do a second iron, I think. And I assume this is going to be fine. Alright, you stop there. Okay, now. Let's just make some notes quickly. I've done this. Okay, at the front. Ah, okay, right. That one was okay as well. Right. So I've just done routes 4, 5, and 6. And then they're yet to be done. And route 10 is going to be coal is coal for Steel Ingot factory, which isn't done yet. That's what I'm about to do. All right. Now I think I've got so I think what I've done here is over here, that one's 13 that I'm not using. Or is it 11? No, it's 13 I'm not using. So 13 is actually my route 10. So route 13 is becoming unused. So it's right, let's go fix that. Okay, so that's the first new one we're going to do. So I had to redo all these routes first to make all this work better. Before I could record my new routes. We'll just put that as fuel for number 11. Yeah, so this is coal number 10. Rightio. And also this should be coal number 10. Right. That's an unload. So route number 13 is a unused route now that I could reuse later if I wanted to. Which could actually be one of those coal nodes because in the future we might have more available. We'll see. I should be able to follow the exact same route as this one to get there as the other coal. So this is now 10. And this is frustrating right now that this one's coming in because it's going to slow me down, but that's the one we have to follow. Is it? Yes, because it's 10 and then 11. And this other one's coming. I'm just going to hold off my recording. Alright. So it took a left turn. Oh yeah. And it's much easier to do all this fresh recording with all those other trucks paused. They're not causing me issues. Alright, so this one I've got to come in on the right hand side of the door. And then do a sharp left. And then I'm going to put this one I'll just have to adjust my pause time in a minute. But that's a better, I think it's a better exit if I take my time coming out. We'll just have to watch it on the replay. I'm slowly drifting over to the right because I want to be over on the right for my turn. I didn't save that other route. We need to go and check that before I forget about it. I'll just check that this turn's incorrect. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's try and beat it. Quickly make a shortcut. There's another limestone node there, actually. I wonder if that's pure or not. I'm not going to check now, but... Excuse me. I just have to save this one. I didn't save it before. Or if I did, I've double checked. No, I didn't, because it wouldn't let me if I had. Alright, and now this truck's coming just at the perfect time. We'll be able to catch it. Make sure it all works. There's a lot of blue arrows coming through here. This looks absolutely perfect. As long as it turns when we exit properly, I'll be happy. Yeah, we've got to belt it up later. But also there's 3 irons, 7, 8 and 9. At least I know I can, well... Yeah, let's go and see which ones. Oh, that's perfect. We'll follow it back. Now 7 and 8 and 9, I'm going to need to provide them coal fuel as well. Because where that iron's coming from, there's no fuel source. So we can do that. Some nice giving way there. And get up here and pause this one so it's not causing issues. Alright, that one's... That's a tough one. We might redo that one later. That one is for the turbo fuel and explosives. The only way I could improve it is, I reckon, I'll get rid of this arrow. And then that should have it turn better. We'll see. We'll leave all that there. We can now do iron. Yeah, we've used up all of our iron. It's these, this is where we're going to bring the iron from here, these ones. I've got the truck stations already set up. Alright. Let's go and investigate. So 7, 8 and 9. That's what I'll, yeah, okay. We need to reroute one of the iron. That's what we'll do. Yep, that'll work. We'll go sort that out now. So all the belts are dead at the moment because steel has been stopped. Not all, but over in that area they are. But it's good to get all this stuff sorted. So over here, I've got truck stations set up. Now this one here is going over to the copper node, but I want to use that one. I've got the belt running for it here. That's ready to go to one of the truck stations. So this truck's coming in here. I'm going to leave this one and this one alone, so that these last three, yeah, this is the empty one, yep. So these last three are what I want to go over to the Steel Ingot factory. So I'm going to change these now. So these are 7. This is number 8. That's number 8. That's 8. And this is 9. and then so they're gone. Okay. So now I need to go and hook up. I've got 2 spare iron nodes over that I've been, pure nodes that I've been saving, but I realised I should have swapped them over. That's what we're going to do now. So all I need to do is I'm going to temporarily do that just so that it starts feeding that. Get rid of it on the way back. I'll leave the conveyor pole mounts, they might come in. Well, I'll come back through and get them going the other way another time. Or I could do them now because they look to be a bit... That belt was not completely saturating as fast as I thought it would. Alright, that's good. Yeah, we'll just leave that there so I know what I'm doing. Right, so then that's this iron here. We may redo it later, I might do some trucks later, but right now I'm just going to do that for one of them. So we're doing the top one. Right. Talk about getting distracted. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to truck those. So, but for the time being, they are going to go so not there, but there. Alright, that'll get to there. Now I need to cut across to there. And ooh, so when I come over at this level, we have to come up. I think we'll go here. I need to do a let's say nope, wrong way. That's got it. All right. And that's got to come into here. Perfect. Truck's doing monos in the distance, just because it can. Alright, that'll get that running again. Perfect. Now go back and back to what I was doing with the trucks. I think I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is tidy this up and then set up the I'm going to set up the coal for them, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you at the other end. Oh, that's what I want. Is that curved? No, that looks fine. Okay, now this has to be there. Ah, that's a bit crap. That's better. Okay. I would say there is no step up, is there? It's too high. The next step up's too high, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want it clipping in.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Thank you, Spongelet, for the raid of 34 viewers.
Oh, look out. Sponget's coming in with a raid. Welcome, raiders. Good to see you, Spongelet. Folks, if you're not following Spongelet, well, you need to have a serious look, hard look at yourself and a hard look at that love heart icon and give him a follow. It's absolutely awesome. How are you today, Spongelet? How was your stream? I'm actually about 15 minutes away from wrapping up myself. Believe it or not. But we'll show people what's going on. We've been setting up some truck stations. We're rerunning our truck routes today. Maybe not that one. I'll deal with that later. Over at my steel factory. And I'm about to... I need to run these 3 back to my steel factory. And we're going to do that on the next episode. No worries, you have an early morning yourself. Understand. So I'm going to head back to my steel factory and make sure those truck stations are loaded with coal, and then I will be wrapping up because I don't know, maybe I don't know, I might have enough time to record a truck route. So I've got to think about that one. That one can come through here. Oh, I can come through there. Maybe we do that. They can come around here. They would cut across here. They're going to turn into here. Alright, so the coal here splits, doesn't it? We do the same thing again. So I'm stealing that coal, basically. That was bound to happen. And then this one simply goes ooh, I need another splitter there. Right. This is all a bit dodgy, isn't it? Not dodgy, but this one over here should get the same. Alright. That is how I'm going to do it. So now these truck stations all have coal. They're all unload stations. Alright, so these ones when they come out, now yeah, I suppose it's a tough choice. I think I'll do one. I'll do these two in that door, and then the last one in that door. Now, if they all came out, then they'd turn left, and then yeah, they turn left. They come straight across here, go this way, and then they do a left, and then basically a right, and then a left, and it's going to follow that down, go down there. I'm going to pause this truck so it's not going to get in my way. Oh no, actually, it's a different truck. And now when it comes back out, I don't know. No, I think when I come back out, I'm going to come turn left, and then if I go right here, so this is going to get in with the, yeah, if I go left here, nah, this is tricky. I think there's so many ways I've got here that are blocked because of landmarks. I think the answer is I can't even come past here. I don't want to come this way. That's a bit crap. Is it? I gotta think about this for a sec. I'm gonna quickly have a toilet break. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I reckon if we come around here Can we use this through here? Let's make use of our environment. Maybe. We'll destroy the pillars. Could come across here. Maybe. And that, well, this is the way I would like to come if I did. I could definitely have the road come through here, maybe. Jeez, he's a hardy character. Alright, that's it. Might leave the slug there. Alright, let's try this. This will work. What do we got? Clusters? And tell me they're not destroyable. They're not destroyable. Oops. I've done it. Where are we? It's funny that it sticks you in there before it fully builds it. You can't escape it. I think we'll be alright with that one. I think we're gonna make this happen. This is an issue here. We're gonna have to truck through that. Foreman, do you have any mods for your map? I do not. It's all. I've used the Satisfactory calculator interactive map once to shift some buildings up. That's it. Bare minimum. At some point, I'll need to start messing with tractors and trucks. They're good fun. They are good fun. All right. So I'm gonna try. I need asphalt. How's this gonna work? You've got to make it work. It's going to be a bit... Okay, so this one here... So I reckon... This is a tough one, isn't it? I think maybe... Kinda didn't want to have to do it like this. Well, why not? Why not? This might work. With the big light pillars, it's giving me parking lot vibes. Well, all I need is some classical music, and that'll scare off the hooligans. Maybe. Alright. Okay, so I'm driving there. Alright, so I think what we'll do is... Holy moly. That was a bit different. But yeah, no mods on this map. It's just pure me. I have used the Satisfactory calculator once just to raise a couple of buildings, but that was it. Alright, now I think I'm gonna do this. I want to be asphalt. I'm gonna get rid of these. Oh, like that. Fair enough. I think this is what we're going to do. That's for that direction. That one I can go through. I'm confident we can do that one. And I think... I think we're going to do that. Budgicles, hello, welcome. How are you today? And we'll come in... What's annoying me is this is normally This is not the direction I should be traveling, is it? This might work. I don't know. So that one would be coming down here. I think I need to keep something separate, a different highway direction. That can still go left there if I wanted to, but this one will have to go right here and then go left here and then around that way. Oops. Jeez. And then the other one, yeah, so I'll no, actually, yeah, I don't need to go through the, yeah, right. Yeah. Because the return is that way. Alright. They did a bunch of explosions for nothing. But we might visit that again later. I think this is the best way to do it. You know what, after all of that, I think I got it wrong. Yeah, because that's... I don't know, that's that way. Yep. That's driving this way, that's correct. That's a coming back that way. I'll leave that there for the time being, because I still may use this. I'd have to go diagonal across there. However, I'd come this way. And I'll turn right here. And then I go left. And then right. That would bring me around here. And go left here. And then one truck will go in that way and two will go in that way. Got enough there. Alright, so 7. Alright, so the first one is 7, so I need to be on the left for a wide turn. Like that. And it's going to be like this. Right. Turn right here. That's this one here. Stop here. Then we do a right turn on our exit. Then a left turn. Then we a right turn here. And a left turn. And a right turn. And then a left, and we're finished. Right. So that's route number 7, Pine All. Let's watch that one and see how that goes. Driving on the wrong side of the road? No, the left side is the right side. I don't know what you're talking about. It was going to be choppy here at the moment. Maculad, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Alright. The right side is the right side, the left side is the cleft side. Wow. I think you're wrong, but anyway. As you can see, everything's working. So it must be right. The left side must be the right side. Alright, just watching this to make sure it all goes correctly. Well, that seems to be the case, Lieutenant General Zombie. Got yourself a bit of a word salad there. Alright, I'm going to pause this one. And we'll do the next one. I'll get them all done now. Alright, I'll go and record. I've got 2 more to record. Actually, no, I might leave them till tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next episode. Because I've got to do a couple of other things. But I know that that one's ready to go. There's a bit of work involved, but we are nearly done. He's going a bit slow. Is it just the replay speed? Well, I was going slow. I wasn't holding my finger full throttle. Especially coming up to corners. I'm going a bit slower in that. Because I'm trying to get really good routes going on, because I don't want collisions. I want everything needs to be perfect. Not a lot's happening in the factory today because I have disconnected a lot of stuff. So there's a lot less power being used. I've got 2 platforms there. Alright. It's going to be really good when I turn it all back on and re-enable all the machines, all the trucks. As you can see here, there's not much, there's no versatile framework coming up because I've turned off steel. Alright, now. So, busy episode today, folks. We embarked on what I've been saying I was going to be doing for a while, and that was re-recording some of those truck routes in the steel factory, because I wanted to add some more routes coming in. I needed to add another coal and some more iron, and to do that I wanted everything else to work properly. And the best way to do that is to pause the trucks at the source truck stations, and then you can re-record each one, and they all don't affect each other. You don't get bumped into when you're trying to record and get stuck behind a truck. So we've done all that, it's great. And now we just have to run one more. We ran one of the iron trucks in, and we've got 2 more to run in, and that should be the end of our trucking of resources into the steel factory before we start to train it in. So that was pretty busy. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.